Let's see our example. We have double absolute values. So first we have to start from absolute value which is outside. So we have absolute value of x minus 3 minus 5 inside this absolute value. And we have sign greater than or equal. It means we have to use the second rule. We have to only add equals sign. So let me copy this example. We have absolute value of x minus 3 minus 5 is greater than or equal 1. We have to rewrite our inequality to two inequalities with no absolute value bars. So we have absolute value of x minus 3 minus 5 is less than or equal negative 1, or we have absolute value of x minus 3 minus 5 is greater than or equal 1. Now I will move this negative 5 to the right side, so will be absolute value of x minus 3 is less than or equal negative 1 plus 5. So we have absolute value of x minus 3 is less than or equal 4. Now we will use the first rule to get rid of this absolute value. So we have to rewrite our inequality to double inequality with no absolute value bars. So it will be x minus 3 is greater or equal negative 4 and less than or equal 4. I will add to each member 3. So it will be negative 4 plus 3 is less than or equal x minus 3 plus 3 is less than or equal 4 plus 3. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1 is less than or equal negative 3 and 3 will be 0. So we have only x is less than or equal 7. Now we have to draw number line x. We have to find negative 1 and 7, and both numbers are included because we have sign equals. So we have x is greater than negative 1 or equal. It means we have to go to the right side of our negative 1. We have value greater than negative 1 on the right side. And we have value x is less than or equal 7. Value less than 7 we have on the left side of 7. So we got interval from negative 1 to 7, close of both sides. This is solution to our first inequality. And now we have to solve the second. I will move negative 5 to the right, so we have absolute value of x minus 3 is greater than or equal 1 plus 5. So absolute value of x minus 3 is greater than or equal 6. Now we will use the second rule because we have sign greater than or equal. So we will have two inequalities with no absolute value bars. So is x minus 3 is less than or equal negative 6, or x minus 3 is greater than or equal 6. Let's solve these two inequalities. So we have x is less than or equal negative 6 plus 3. So x is less than or equal negative 3. And the second inequality is x is greater than or equal 6 plus 3. So x is greater than or equal 9. Now we have to draw number line. We have value negative 3 and 9. And because we have sign x is less than or equal, it means negative 3 is included. And we are going to value less, it means to left side of negative 3. And we have x is greater than or equal, it means 9 is included. And we are going to the right side to positive infinity. So we got two intervals from negative infinity to negative 3, close on the right side, and the second interval from 9 to positive infinity, close on the left side. Now we have to put together these two solutions. We have negative 1, 7, first interval, negative 1, and 7 is included. And we have intervals from negative infinity to negative 3, close on negative 3, and from 9, close on 9, to positive infinity, because we have sign or, it means we have to take this all three intervals for our solution. It will be interval from negative infinity to negative 3, close on negative 3. Second interval is from negative 1 to 7, close on both sides. And the third interval is close on the left side of 9 to positive infinity. And this is our solution.